So I did realize that I was overworking myself a bit. Well, it's connected to that whole wound of perfectionism. But yeah, sometimes when I'm doing the things that are fun, right? Like content creation in a way can be fun, right? The creation part of it, at least, like because it's me creating something, expressing myself, so that's nice. But that doesn't mean it doesn't require energy, right? It requires effort. In fact, it's like deeply reflective and meaningful. So it's like, me expressing whenever I'm doing that, whether it's in a form of a video or text. And then I was like, because like it's fun to dance, right? But if you kept doing that, if you kept dancing for a long time, that won't be possible, right? Your body will get tired. You do need rest, and I don't take those breaks. I don't have to upload a video every day, every other day, or this number of times, that number of times, nothing like that, obviously. But I realized that I was like exerting myself a lot, and it's not it's not just related to YouTube, it's related to everything with texting too, right? Like I'm opening my phone too much. I need a break from this phone. I need a break from things, from talking to people also, even the people that I like. I don't want to be texting so much, and the thing is, the people that I interact with tend to text more, and I'm just like, I can't do this, but I'm still doing it. Content consumption, I don't want to be doing it, I'm still doing it. And I realized, like, I think that content creation part could be related to like some wound of worthiness or something, that I have to prove something to someone, or no, or like it's also like from a place of like I just have to, like, just because I have the energy, I'll tire myself out entirely. That's not nice. It doesn't feel good. And I'm not present in the moment when I'm using, like, when I'm editing, posting. Like, sometimes it's like I'm ignoring my body's cues, because the thing is, some of us are very used to ignoring our body's cues. I think it's like, I definitely have that, and I don't like that. But you know what, that's also fine. I'm not gonna be harsh on myself for being harsh on myself. It sounds like the funniest statement, but sometimes we are like, we've been harsh on ourselves, and then we're like, now we're harsh about that. Like, no, I'm just gonna all of it happens for a reason, all of it is valid. I know that much, but I also know that two things can be true at once. So, like, that voice can exist, which is like, oh no, you have to do this, blah blah blah. But I know the truth is that I can take breaks. I do whatever feels right in the moment, right? But sometimes it's very easy to say that, but doing that is also easy. It can be easy, but I think I'm learning more. I think it gets easier with time. Because, yeah, in ways it's not been that easy. Yeah. And then with like YouTube, you open, there's some thumbnail, there's someone talking about something, and it doesn't even align with you. Like, it takes you, like, you have to open the video to know if it aligns with you, and there's so much noise, there's so many videos with different you don't need to watch it, you don't need to open the phone if that doesn't feel right. I definitely want to not open it sometimes, because I've been doing it too much, and now it's like too much noise in my head. It's fine if that happened, but like, now I know in this moment I can decide, and like, I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that so much. I want to go out more, be outside more, and even when I'm inside, I want to spend less time on my phone, right? Like, I just want to remind myself and everyone else that it's okay to take breaks. It really is. And I know that overworking wound, like when I was saying that I do it just because I can, like, tire myself out, because I've lived a life like that. So it's very strong conditioning inside me. I think inside most people that I see, like, people in sales will be like, oh no, I have to hit this target, my life will fall apart. If I don't, they are so stressed out. You can see it in their manner. They will be like the job that I was in, they would scream at people and all of that. Not okay at all. But anyways, but yeah, like, you don't have to. And in a way, YouTube is similar to that, right? Because everything, it's like the thought that it's that same what if thought. Oh no, I have to. Oh no, because the thing is, content creation, it's like, yeah, then I can't separate the creation and analytics part. Like, I think right now especially, I've been too much in my head about it, like, oh my god, the views, the comments, is this for me, do I need to continue, the vulnerability part, is it okay being seen, blah blah blah, endless. And it's like, and I want to stop worrying, because those are just thoughts, they can exist, but I don't want them to overpower me. I want to come back to this breath that's always here. And all of this, I know, is happening for a reason. All of the worries, all of the thoughts, like, they exist, they are very valid. I want to give them love only. I don't want to judge them or be critical or say something bad about my brain, because it's perfect in its own way, and it's reacting perfectly to everything, to this life, to this moment. But yeah, because it's not been easy coming back to the body. I've been like, it's also like coming from a place of holding other people's emotions or holding them out of care for them, but it's not like, not that genuine care thing. I have that, don't worry. But what I mean is that it's this thing that, no, I have to fix things, or I have to help people, or I have to heal someone. Well, I can just exist, I can just exist, and everything is fine already. Like, that wound inside me needs to hear that, it's fine, you can, like, simply be. And now, like, what you can do, I guess, is just every time you do feel something in the body, come back to it, put the phone away. Now I'm trying to do that. Or I mean, it's not just the phone, but with anything, I mean, right? Like, when you're just existing in life, your thoughts will try to form a story, might try to say things, and that's fine. But remember that there's nothing wrong, because there's also been, I think it makes perfect sense to me, but it's also been, I was remembering that it was not okay, it was not safe to be in the body, to feel these emotions. A lot of people are not able to cry in front of people, right? Which is a very normal thing, crying, right? As an emotion, it's beautiful. But like, the fact that it's unsafe, so it's been unsafe to do that. So like, the thoughts maybe go in a way, like, to for you to not come back to the body. Because, like, I was remembering that growing up, it was not okay to be in the body. Like, it was something wrong to feel the emotions or express them. Now my throat's like really dry, so I don't want to talk anymore. I'll drink water and come back. Like, that's fine to do. Like, it doesn't have to be a perfect YouTube video with no with no hiccups, or with no this that. If something's happening to me, it can happen. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. Everything is fine, right? Is what I'm trying to say. Because what is happening in this video is just is obviously a reflection of what happens with me in real life. And thing is, yeah, I ignore my body's cues at times. And I also was thinking about how that could stem from a place of, like, my body's needs not being valid to myself and to other people. And because it wasn't valid to the people closest to me, right, growing up, I internalized that. I'm a little bit like, if my throat is running dry, I'll still keep talking. That's not nice, right? I need to take care of myself in that moment. If I have to eat food, waiting when people wait till the last moment to eat food, like, it could be complicated sometimes. It could be you have some stomach issue, or you might have some, I don't know, you don't feel like eating food, which happens with me on my period. Sometimes I just feel like not always, but this time it was like I didn't feel like eating food for us, but like I did, right? Because you have to. But what was I saying? Yeah, so like, you should do that thing that you want to, that your body needs, right? But it's been like, that has been ignored for so long. Like, growing up, my parents ignored, like, my needs, so that became my truth. What is going on with my throat, bro? Like sometimes when I was younger, I would be like out of breath and I would still be talking. Like I just have to get it out of my system or something. And that's a little bit weird in a way. I mean, it's valid. I know why it's happening, but it's so funny to me. It's deeply painful too. But yeah, I would be not appreciating or accepting my body in that moment. Like, not exactly, but it's like, because again, as a kid, it's like I was told to, like, no, you have to do this thing. I was very much like, I don't know how to put it into words. It's a very deep wound. If you get it, you get it. But it's like, I would be doing something like, let's say I'm having a headache and I'm still studying. That's obviously very painful, right? Or doing something. If like my back is hurting or like my arms, my whole body is in pain, but I'm still like mopping the floor or something because I'm told to. So it's just like pushed to the very edge. Obviously, I was pushed to the very edge so many times that my body kind of maybe and my brain kind of maybe learned that it's okay to push ourselves. It's okay to, just say no to the body's needs and cues and just work like a machine. But we're not, right? We have feelings, we have this breath, the life force. We need to honor it, right? We need to do the things that we want to do, not the things that other voice tells me. And it can be hard to separate those voices at times, right? It's been, I think, when I was younger, I don't even know. I just probably was, oh god, it's such a complicated thing. I mean, our brain's such a complicated, this life and people and relationships. I mean, I think they were meant to be very simple. When you think about love, it's a very simple thing. It's the simplest thing ever. And yeah. But most of the things I think around me in my life, I will only speak from my life and experience, right? So most of the things that I've seen were not love. And it's a lot to sit with, I guess, at times.